into doing gel nails, you'll have to know the 4 different types of nail gel in the market. That is why in this video, we're going to review the 4 most popular types of builder gel there is for you to try. Hey there and welcome back. And if you're new here, welcome. My name is Paola of paolaponcenails.com. And for the last 10 years, I've made structure gel my focus. I've had the opportunity now to teach over 400 students my professional salon method for safe and long wear. And this niche has also allowed me to contribute as an expert to several leading beauty magazines. If you would like to continue growing with me in structured gel, then do consider subscribing to this channel and our weekly newsletter. As a quick recap, builder gel is a gel with viscosity used to overlay nails for strength. The terms builder gel and structured gel mean the same thing. Again, a gel with viscosity to it used to overlay nails for strength. And remember that gels are either hard or soft gel. Soft gel breaks down in acetone and hard gel does not. Technically, these are the 2 types of gels, but today we are talking about their different formats and best uses. Builder gel type number 1, base gel. A structured gel that is just a base coat is going to have 3 key purposes: to provide max adhesion, to provide flexibility, and to even out imperfections on the natural nails via its self-leveling properties. Structure base gel is best suited for short and healthy natural nail lengths. Builder gel type number 2, bottled builder. Bottled builders can be 2-in-1 or 3-in-1. A 2-in-1 bottled builder gel means that the gel is base and build. It has the strength of adhesion in it and also the strength to build, and that is to build even short extensions, not just building structure over the natural nails. A 3-in-1 builder gel means that the gel is not only build and base in one, but that it also has an additional quality. Most commonly, that it is a tinted gel. These 2-in-1 and 3-in-1 bottled builders are typically soft soak-off gel with semi-hard rigidity, but there is hard bottled gel in the market. It's actually currently re-emerging, as this was a concept first introduced over 10 years ago, back in 2014. I happened to actually take a class on it back then, but I think it didn't take off then because the market still didn't see a purpose for it. We were all consumed in gel polish. Bottled builders are great for short to medium length nails, and more rigid ones are good for longer nail lengths. I also really love a bottled builder for fills and rebalances. Builder gel type number 3, potted soft gel builder. Potted soft gel builder is not too flexible or too hard. It is semi-hard and it has the perfect rigidity for up to long nail lengths. It wears more on the side of hard gel, but with a little more flexibility to improve longevity, because if you don't know, if you want gel nails to last, it doesn't rely all on adhesion. It also relies on gel flexibility. This is because our nails naturally have some flexibility to them, some more than others, of course. And if you applied a product that is too hard, as the nail flexes with day-to-day activity, it won't move with the natural nails and it will instead lift or chip, as in the case of a hard, thin product like nail polish. Potted soft gel builder is for short to long length nails, and I like to go with an option that is not base and build for max strength. If you would like to learn more about gel strength and nail flexibility to overlay nails properly for long wear, consider grabbing my just published structure gel book. When you purchase a physical copy, you also get access to the digital version, by the way. Consider the Master Gel Nails textbook your startup guide in structure gel. Approximately 45 pages of the nitty-gritty, including full step-by-step of my professional salon method for applying safe and long-wearing overlays. You'll find today's topic fully laid out for you on page 27 of the book. Find the link in the description box below. Builder gel type number 4. Potted hard gel builder. Hard gel is exactly that. Gel that is not flexible, but that is strong. When found in a pot, your gel is going to be more viscous, adding more strength and hardness. You can make hard gel flexible by using it along with a soft gel base. Hard gel is best suited for longer nail lengths and corrective services. Corrective services include correction of a hooked nail, correction of a sloped nail, or adding or reinforcing the free edge of short or damaged nails. And if you really wanted to make a specialty out of hard gel, then you will find yourself more or less kind of correcting and building, not simply enhancing the look and feel of what is already there. This is going to involve more technique, more time, and more resources, so you will have to charge on the higher end and be comfortable with doing so. Base gel, bottle builder, potted soft, or hard gel. Now we have a visual of the land and some decisions to make. Hope you enjoyed today's topic. Check out the description box below for more resources and drop your questions below. Also, I'd love to hear what you think or where you're getting stuck when it comes to understanding builder gel. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching. If you loved today's video, can you do me a favor and give it a thumbs up to boost it up in the algorithm so that I may help more people? And if you need a little more direction in your nail career, I want to encourage you to join my free masterclass using the link in the description box below. It is available for you to watch immediately for free right now after signing up.